Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi. I am planning to focus most of my content on plants for the time being, but I actually was just looking at standards and lesson planning for remote learning, so I may talk a little bit about that too over the course of whatever this YouTube thing turns into. Thank you to those who have already subscribed and viewed. I truly appreciate it. So let's get started. Today I'm going to talk about plants that have been gifted to me. So I figured in a time in the world where it's a little weird and crazy, that it'd be good to talk about things that people are doing out of the kindness of their heart and that have definitely made an impact in my life positively. So let's get into it. So the first plant that I was ever gifted was from a really dear friend of mine who I used to work with, and now we're actual real life friends, is this baby Monstera. So this bigger leaf and the leaf that came from it are from my mom Monstera, I guess is what I can call it. It's actually down here, but from my mother Monstera. But this leaf, this little leaf right here, and this new one popping up are all from my friend Becca, and I decided to put them into a little pot together, make it look super duper cute. It sits about a foot away from a south facing window. I haven't had this over summer at all yet, so we'll see if I have to get like a sheer curtain for it or not. I don't know. We'll see if it gets leaf burn or anything, but it's been doing pretty well. I have it in a really airy mix and it's pretty happy, so I'm excited. So that's the first gift that was ever, first plant that was ever gifted to me was this guy. The second plant that I believe was ever gifted to me, I can't remember, so this order might be wrong, but is this Micans. It's a couple of cuttings, a couple of stem cuttings, and over the amount of time that I've had it, which has been since, I want to say winter break, is when my friend came down. She lives in Southern California, so came up, I guess. It's popped out like 6 new leaves, and this is one of the newest babies right there. Beautiful. Look at that color. It's like this coppery red. It's a really easy plant. Sits on this little like plant / record stand that I have that I'll show you guys in a future video when I do like a plant room tour, aka my bedroom, because that's where most of my plants are. But you'll get to see kind of where they're set up. They're about a foot away from an east or from a south facing window with an east window right here where the camera's at. So yeah, my philodendron Micans. So the next one is part plant that was gifted to me by cuttings and part plant that was gifted to me because they found it and I snagged it up because it wasn't at my local nursery, and this is a neon pothos. I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of these before. They're really cool. Pothos are super easy and I absolutely love them. This tall guy right here was a cutting from my coworker. She's actually my assistant director, which is really sweet of her. And the rest of this was from a 4-inch pot that my friend found at her local nursery, and I put them together into this cute little taller 4-inch pot, and it sits on a shelving like unit thing. I have like 3 floating shelves on my wall, which is about 6 feet away from the east facing window, and actually has like new points of growth, which is really exciting. And yeah, here is my neon pothos that was gifted to me. Okay, so the next one is one of my absolute favorites. I actually just put a cutting in it of my own plant to make it look a little bit fuller on the shelf, and it is my gorgeous golden pothos. I love this. It came as 3 cuttings. This one was not one of the cuttings. This was my own plant from my mother golden pothos from the first video. That was my first ever Wishlands plant. That's from that guy. I just repotted this because I noticed that the soil was draining out really fast, and it's already in a small pot. So I was having to water it really frequently, and it sits about 6 feet away from an east window. So that's not super close. It shouldn't have to get watered that much. But I mean, we shall see. It's a little bit less of an fast draining mix. It's still just as airy. Like the soil's very airy and soft, but it has a little bit of moss in it, so it will hold on to a little bit of moisture. Anyways, I'm on a tangent. So this is her. As you can see, like some leaves are more variegated than the others, so they have more yellow. That's because those ones are facing the sun. On this whole plant, there's a new little bit of growth right here, right there. And there was a new leaf, but when I was repotting it, I snapped it off by accident, so that wasn't cool, but I love this plant. Also a present from my assistant director, so generous and kind. It was a cutting off of her mom's mother plant, who was my 5th grade teacher, so it means a lot. I love this plant. And last, but definitely not least, I have some succulents that were gifted to me and stuff too, but I keep them in a succulent garden outside, but I'll definitely show you that too one day. This is the last plant that was gifted to me, and it is a burgundy rubber tree. It is absolutely gorgeous. It was a baby off of her mother plant that she kept in her office, and she was actually leaving, so she offered me the plant at no cost, and it was just the sweetest thing in the entire world. It makes me think about her every day, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. I would have never thought that I would have this gorgeous of a burgundy rubber tree. Yes, it needs to be dusted literally every day. My room gets so insanely dusty, and I don't know why. I literally dust every day. It's a lot. I try and do my best with this guy. Like, as I'm sitting down, it is as tall as me when I sit down, so it's probably about, I don't know, 2.5 feet tall, 3 feet tall. I don't know what height I am sitting down, but that is her. So these are all the plants that I have been gifted, and it's just super awesome, and I absolutely love them all. They all mean so much and are just so unique. Like, the fact that somebody gifted me this, the Micans, it was so amazing because this was a wish list plant too, and she was just so generous with the cuttings. Like, I think this one has done the best out of most of my plants, even through the winter. It was just always growing, always sprouting out new leaves and new growth points. Like, it is just amazing, but they all mean so much to me. They're all amazing. I love them. So yeah, those are gifts. Those are plants that have been gifted to me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite plants are that you have or that have been gifted to you or that you plan on gifting other people. I have some stuff rooting right now that I hope to gift to some friends after this whole social distancing stuff is over. And yeah, so let me know what you think. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and that you stay safe and smart out there. I'll see you next time. Bye.